Hey everybody, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what's going on, what's in the current energy. Keep in mind, it's a general reading. It could be past, present, or future. Okay, so you will know best how it resonates. And with that being said, let's just jump right in and see what's going on today. What's the message, Spirit? What does everyone need to know right now? Temperance and the King of Cups. And the Six of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands. Okay, this speaks of battle and defeat. An argument, a conflict. Okay. Being protected though here with Temperance. Kind of looks like there's a King of Cups here that's being protected from some sort of a defeat, all right? Let's just see what this is. Why is Temperance here? The Two of Cups. Oh wait, that is way too many. The Eight of Wands. There's the Six of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Okay, this looks like a download that's coming through, all right? This looks like some sort of a channeled angel message or some sort of a divine being channeled message coming through for someone. And this has to do with a relationship, a partnership, and a victory. The divine is trying to channel a message to someone here about a victory. Because of a defeat, okay? The strategy, Knight of Pentacles. You're going to be happy with some sort of a strategy. You're going to feel good about this. This is success and victory. Okay. Tell me about this King of Cups. Who's this? Death flipped over. Okay, so this could have something to do with a Scorpio. The Eight of Pentacles, the plan. The Four of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Star. So this has to do with what somebody's been working on here for a long time. With a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Cups. The plan at a home or with a home, a property. Okay, what's the defeat? What's the Six of Wands reverse? The Chariot, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Magician. Moving something forward quickly here. Trying to manifest a lot of money, that's a clear defeat. Okay, so what's interesting though is that over here on this side with victory and success, we have the Nine of Cups in the upright. So if you're moving out of the water energy, which is the cups, right? Emotions, love, doing something for yourself, doing something that makes you feel good. That makes you feel good about yourself, right? Because the nines are all about you as an individual, independently. So doing things that serve you and your soul, make you feel good about yourself, make you feel confident in yourself. That's the victory. That's where you get the victory, okay? This over here with the Nine of Pentacles, so anything that you're doing also by yourself independently, but for money or for resources, for some sort of luxury, having more than enough, more than you'll ever need by yourself, that's the defeat. That's where you're going to lose. So again, this is giving me something about intention, how important intention is when you're going into something or when you're trying to manifest an outcome. Because anybody that's trying to manifest an outcome with money, that's the defeat right there. There's an angel coming through, or a guardian angel, or a spirit guide, channeling a message about a relationship and the victory in the cup energy, or doing something alone, making sure you feel good about what you do. Yeah, so it's like whatever you're setting out to do, does it serve your soul? Okay, wait a minute. This is like the lesson of what does it mean to be rich in life, right? Priorities. This could have something to do with priorities. Now, I don't know if this is you, collective, or this is someone else that's attached to you in some sort of way, but there's an emphasis here on like the intention, the priority. What does it make you, what does it mean for you to feel rich in life or good about yourself? Like, is somebody equating their own success and how they feel about themselves with what they have, with what they have achieved, with some sort of success? This is giving me like glory, okay? But that's not where the win is in this situation. I don't know. This is giving me like the divine is trying to not humble someone directly, but more like bring someone back to a humble beginning. I don't know if somebody got off the path at some point where they stopped equating success to their own personal fulfillment in some sort of way. It's like, are you proud of yourself when you look in the mirror, or are you proud of yourself because of what you're wearing, the designer that you're wearing when you look in the mirror? Or is it you as a person that you're looking at? You know what I mean? Tell me more about temperance being here. The Knight of Swords, Six of Swords. Yeah, look, the divine, or there's a spirit guide, a passed over loved one, or it could even be like Archangel Michael here for someone. It is giving me something angelic that's trying to help someone get to safety. Or it's like spirit or God is reaching out their hand to someone here. Now, I don't know if this is you, collective, okay? But just take it how it resonates. And it's like, look, we can give you help. We can help you. We can give you a second chance. We can get you out of something safely. But this person, whoever they are, there's something that they need to find back to, is what I feel. And it's like, it has something to do with their success, reputation. Six of Wands is all about your reputation, being seen by others, being successful in front of others, being celebrated, being looked up to, being a role model. But whoever you are, I don't feel like I need to preach a lot about this, because I feel like there's something here about a humble beginning. And at some point in your life, you did act out of this energy of being proud of yourself or who you are, and feeling good about yourself and the things that you do. But for some reason, I feel like someone lost the plot along the way. Okay, it turned into, I'm proud of myself because of what I've achieved financially. I'm proud of myself because I can afford all these nice things. Look at me, look at my house, look at my car, look at my things, look at my suit. Right? But that's actually not where your victory is at all. And those are things that can all be taken away. Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so it's like, I don't know if things are gonna get stripped away. It kind of feels like they might be, okay, because the Six of Wands is in reverse. So it's like, whoever this person is, when all of this is gone, who are you? Do you have anything on the inside that you can measure your success with when this is gone? Because I feel like this is about to get ripped away. Okay, it's like, are you going to be able to stand there and be proud of yourself if you have none of that? I don't know. There's something here about like God's not going to lift you up and celebrate you because of what you're wearing or what you're driving or what you're flashing around. Okay, it's going to be the good things that you do for others, for yourself. Um, let's see, what else? The Ten of Wands. Yeah, someone here is carrying a very, very heavy burden. And it could feel like it's too much to take, or you want to put it down, or it's just getting heavier and heavier. That could feel like on a day-to-day basis, there's just a cloud around you, a dense, dark cloud. It just follows you everywhere. It's like no matter what you do, there's something in the back of your mind that won't let you go, okay? You could feel like your life is stressful, right? Heavy and dense energy there. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like a situation where someone here is being prepared by the divine and by God to lose their reputation. Because what they're equating with success is money, success, or, pride. I don't know. I feel like Spirit is trying to gradually, like, whoever you are, whoever this person is, you're being gradually prepared right now for the fact that this is going to get stripped away. Because it's not built on what God wants you to have built this on, if that makes sense. It's like, this feels like a period of time where Spirit wants you to look within. Okay, God wants this person to look within and find back to themselves and what makes them proud of themselves, okay, without equating any of it to money or flashy things. It's like, strip it all away, because what are you at the core of your being? And I don't know, this feels like being prepared for that. So it's like, look, get ready for it, because it is going to come crumbling down, but like, build yourself up in that time. It's kind of what this feels like. You control the process right now. Whoever this person is, they're controlling their own process of, it feels like, untanglement, being detangled from the material. This feels like a full circle moment. I'm just sitting in the energy for a second. Okay, it's like coming from humble beginnings, right? And then making it in life, but then attaching so much of your self-worth and your success to the money or the notoriety or the glory that came with something, that now you're like stuck up there. Kind of lost yourself along the way. Looking at everything that you have, going like, okay, so yeah, I am successful. Like, look at everything I have. But there's like a but in the back of someone's minds. And Spirit is preparing this person for that turnaround. It's like, look at all your things, take it all in. Yeah, you made it there, but like, where did you like lose yourself along the way? A little bit, okay? The Queen of Cups. And Temperance. Look at that. Angel message here. Okay, or this is a spirit guide or a spirit guardian, or somebody's, it could be a mother. It could be a passed over mother on the other side. I mean, it feels very motherly, or it feels very, you know, like elder energy. Okay, so, you know, sitting someone down and saying, yeah, look at everything that you got. It's great. You did a great job getting to where you are today. But is this really who you are? I don't know. Who are you on the inside? It's like, are you... Are you proud of yourself for the way that you've handled things? Are you proud of yourself for the way that you've, you know, gotten to where you are in life? Okay. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, someone here is, look, King of Swords. Okay. Someone here is a fighter. Someone here is someone who follows the laws, has integrity, values, morals, does the right thing. Okay. Is very passionate, doesn't give up, fighter type. I don't feel like you got off the path like you're, you know, wherever you are, King of Swords. I don't feel like you've gotten off the path to the point of no return. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It feels like there's like an internal switch that, or something is like changing internal. This feels very reflected, the energy. I don't know. I feel like this has something to do with your soul journey that you're going on right now. It could also just be like a mindset thing. It could also be like a peer thing, like a group thing, okay, where everyone around you is this way. Like everyone around you stands in the spotlight in some sort of way, or they equate success with, or reputation with, what they have or what they've achieved. So it's kind of like, it feels like someone that just got into the wrong friends group or something like that. Okay, you just got in with the wrong crowd. You started having the wrong priorities, all right? Okay, anything else here for this person today with the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups? I don't know. It feels like you're about to go back to a way that you haven't been in a long, long time. And that's just kind of where this weird middle is, okay? It's like you're about to... I don't know how to explain it. You're about to find yourself again. Bed and clouds. Yeah, you've been confused, okay? For a long time, maybe. Bed and clouds. Bear, okay? Or B-E-B-E. C-B-B-C. Mirror, exactly. Introspection. That's what I'm feeling too. Somebody is really going within right now. Really reflecting about themselves. Or when you look in the mirror, who are you as a person? Okay, away from all of the fancy things here. Who are you as a person? Are you proud of yourself as a person? It's all about your perception. Yeah, sunglasses, the way that you see things, or the way that you're seeing yourself, or this person is. Wedding rings and passion. Okay, so whoever this person is, if this is you, being married to someone based off of chemistry, passion. I don't know. I really feel like you're about to have this moment where you look in the mirror and you're like, this is not me. This don't feel like me. I don't know. This is like the energy of someone who spent their childhood or their youth, young adulthood being very spiritual or praying a lot to God, and then somewhere along the way you stopped praying for like 20 years. And now you're finally getting back to it and you're looking at everything. You're like, it's not really fulfilling me. Like something here doesn't fulfill you anymore. That's how this feels. It doesn't fulfill you anymore. You're looking in the mirror, you're looking at the designer, you're looking at the house, you're like, it doesn't really hit the spot anymore. Right? Yeah, because you could have achieved everything that you wanted in life, but there's like one thing that's kind of bothering you. Or it's just not fulfilling you anymore. Right. So what's up with this Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, something at the house here, or a plan, what you're working on, or what you've been spending a lot of time doing here, putting a lot of time and effort into. The truth. You know the truth. Whoever you are, you know the truth about this. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, something about your childhood maybe, or going back to your roots, okay, or the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. What's this about? Not working on something. Okay, so there's something you're not working on, you stop working on. Imprisonment. You're not working on something here with imprisonment, or this person isn't. What does that mean? Yeah, it's in reverse. Okay, this has to do with being freed from captivity and imprisonment, not working on something anymore with that, attached to getting someone stuck, trapped. The message about, yeah, this is a message. You know the truth, all right? Whoever you are, whoever this person is, you know the truth about something and you're thinking about it. You're going deep within about this one. You've been reflecting a lot. You've been thinking a lot. You know the truth. And I feel like you also know that you need to say something, okay? You've been thinking a long time about speaking up, speaking the truth. I feel like you just know that it comes with a cost. It's going to come at a cost. And I feel like that's why this period right now is actually very vital for you. It feels very important because you're not just like procrastinating. This doesn't feel like procrastination at all. This feels like somebody mentally preparing to do the right thing. But in this preparation process, you're thinking about who you are and what you're about to lose, or that whatever you're attached to isn't even really the loss. It's like what you're gaining instead, right? So you might feel like you're about to lose some sort of success or reputation, whatever that is, right? But you're actually gaining yourself back. So this is like at some point in your life, you gave a part of yourself away to get this fame, riches, money, luxury, okay? You're just taking it back, but it's a transactional thing, right? So you realize that there's going to be a transaction here where you're going to have to lose something in order to get yourself back. But I feel like you're going to do it. I do. I feel like you're just mentally preparing for the big change that's about to happen in your life, okay? And I know that whoever you are, you know that once you do this, whatever this is, you're going to feel really good about yourself afterwards. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel lighter. Where's the Ten of Wands? This is going to go away in an instant. This heavy, heavy feeling. You're going to feel relief. You're going to feel 10 pounds lighter. I just feel like somebody's preparing for that. Tell me more about the Six of Wands reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, bad memories of the past or regrets in the past, or you're thinking about your past, okay? Or regretting something here. Paradise. Happy, yeah, like what used to bring you happiness? That's what I mean. Playfulness, oneness, happiness. It's like, it's not hitting the spot anymore. It's not hitting the same spot that it used to. It's like there's got to be more to life, or life has to have more meaning, more purpose than just making money, making it in life, okay? This feels like becoming a stoic. Yeah, it's like you're reverting, but I don't feel like you're becoming someone new. I feel like you're becoming someone you used to be. More stoic, okay? Less of a thrill chaser, maybe. You're stopping the pattern here. Or abandoning something. Yeah, you know that you know that you have to cut something off, okay? I mean, if I'm being honest, this is like, look, this is like you have a leg that is looking not so nice, all right? It's maybe got some frostbite on it or something. I don't know. It's decaying a little bit, okay? You're looking at the leg. You know you need to amputate it. You know you have to amputate it. There's no way around it. But this is like you sitting there looking at it for a while and mentally preparing yourself for the fact that you're about to cut it off. And then after that, you're not going to have the leg anymore. Right? So you're just mentally preparing for it before it happens. That's this. Right? I get it. Anything else? The Hermit. You are going within right now. You are looking within, doing this by yourself, looking for the answers. Okay, listening to the voice within. You're becoming a stoic. Yeah, you're going back to, yes, exactly. That fly. Yeah. It's like you're relying more on your wisdom, okay? Or you're going back to something here, wisdom. The Hanged Man, strength, right. Yeah, that's where you're about to have this epiphany, okay? Yeah, you're about to see how strong you actually are and that you have the strength to overcome anything. But again, the Hanged Man is giving me that change in perspective. You're about to have a massive shift in your perspective. And this feels like you're about to rediscover your own, what gives life purpose? Where is the purpose in life? What actually makes me feel good? Does it make me feel good to, make all the money, have a nice house, look really nice, look fancy, go on, does that give me purpose and fulfillment? Or when I give my life to God? Because I feel like that's what you're about to do actually, okay? But you have to go back to being more in the stoic mindset, right? In order for that to work. But I feel like you're preparing for that. And that's going to be a really big shift in your life, but it's mental preparation because you're about to amputate that dying leg, right? And you're about to have a major shift in perspective here, that this is going to make you stronger and it's going to give you more fulfillment. At the end of the day, you're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to feel better about yourself looking in the mirror, looking at who you are, okay? The Tower. You're about to have a major, major mindset shift. Everything's going to fall apart. Yeah, things are going to break away. Yeah, but you know what's breaking away? You know what's breaking away? That dead leg, okay, that needs to be amputated off. It gotta go. Right now, it's just at the point where you decide when it goes off. But I know you're already looking at it. I know you're looking at it. 3 of Swords. You're like, you just need mental preparation, okay? Queen of Swords reverse. The Hierophant, the King of Pentacles. Okay, something about a Taurus maybe. Doesn't have to be though. This has to do with the King of Pentacles holding on to something in an institution, trying to hold on to control or hold on to a sense of stability, or this could even be greed, okay? Yeah, this is giving me that deep reflection that you're doing, looking at the people around you, maybe even like I said, you got in with the wrong crowd, okay? You kind of got off the path a little bit here. You could be seeing the greed that other people have, the control issues. And I don't feel like that's you, all right? The Hierophant. You're like, it's not really what I stand for. It's not really my morals. You know, I feel like you know that you're better than this, or this is not the kind of laws, traditions, rules you want to be following here. Okay, so let's see. Closing words here for you in the collective today. The 10 of Cups, the 7 of Cups. Confused. You could be confused right now because of family. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Or maybe you got confused at some point about this. Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles here. The King of Swords. Why I feel like I'm talking to you today, okay? This reading could be for a King of Swords specifically. Yeah, judgment. Time to make a judgment call. Look, and if you were confused at some point, okay, like I said, you got off the path a little bit. That's okay to admit that. You can totally admit that. You got confused, okay? You didn't know what was going on. The Tower. This is, again, giving me the leg that's going to get amputated off. You know that you have to do it. Okay. But I feel like you also know once the leg is gone, it's gone. That's it. Strength. But it's going to make you stronger. It's going to, you know, sometimes we focus too much on the loss, right? We focus too much on what we're going to lose. That can get you stuck in a rut if all you're thinking about is how your life is going to change once you amputate that leg off, right? But look, at the end of the day, it's like it's dying, okay? And if you don't want that leg or the bad leg to start spreading, and then you got to cut more and more and more off, okay? Because you got sepsis and the infection is spreading, you know, like sometimes we just got to do what we got to do, okay? But it's going to make you stronger. Right? The 9 of Wands. Yeah, look, you got the power for this, okay? You're a fighter spirit. You're a warrior spirit. You're always going to get back up and keep going. 9 of Wands is someone who doesn't give up. It doesn't matter what you do, what you throw at them at life. They always find a way to stand back up and keep going. And that's what this King of Swords, what you're going to do as well, okay? It's going to keep going. You're going to keep fighting. You're going to put a bandage on the leg and you're going to get up and you keep going. All right. Life is going to go on. You might feel like right now you're about to have a huge, huge loss in your life, but life is going to go on and you're going to see that you're actually going to feel better and relieved once it's over with. Because the longer, look, really try to see it like a leg. That's how I'm getting it, okay? Because the longer you sit there and you stare at that leg, you're literally keeping yourself in the negative thoughts, right? Of the loss, of what's going to change when it's gone, of like even grieving, okay? You could be going through a grieving period where you're grieving the leg or what you used to be able to do with it, okay? But you're going to have to get to the point where like you're just sitting in those emotions. because you're not doing anything about it. You're going to have to cut it off, and then confirmation outside, you're going to have to cut it off. And then after that, you can regroup, but it's going to be relief as well because it's finally over with. There's nothing you can do to save it, okay? And at that point, you can just keep going, right? You find your strength to keep going. Yeah, you got to just you just got to jump in. The Hanged Man. Again, this has something to do with your perspective. Your perspective needs to change, or you're going to have a perspective shift. It's going to come. The Hanged Man, that's you sitting right now, like I said, looking at the leg. You decide when you want to cut it off. It's your choice, okay? But you're not getting out of this position, all right? It's like, it's your choice to cut yourself off. You're the one holding the string, all right? You got to let it go at some point. I feel like you're getting there. You're almost there. Wherever you are almost there. The Moon and the Three of Cups, okay? Yeah, something about being hidden, the Three of Cups. You're also going to be protected under the veil, all right? Three of Cups, a lot of different people here. You're being hidden under some sort of veil or some sort of an illusion along with other people to protect what you're about to do. The Devil, exactly. Yeah, it's like, or you could also know, you have a choice to make right now, okay? You could also know that this whole group of people, man, there is something on them, or they're not on the right side, all right? So, you know, again, you might have just gotten in with the wrong crowd at some point, okay? But it's never too late to turn around, and you don't really want to be carrying that dead leg around with you, right? It's not going to get better. It's not going to heal. Okay? It's just going to spread. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there for you today, King of Swords, wherever you are. Pain. It's just going to keep hurting. Okay? It's just going to keep hurting. You have to see the situation that you're in like that leg. It's just going to keep hurting. That's the Ten of Wands. The heavy, heavy burden that you feel is because you're carrying around a dead leg with you. Okay? Do you want sepsis? Do you want the infection to spread? Do you want, you know, like how bad do you want it? Because this looks like it's just going to keep getting worse and worse because all you're doing is looking at the dead leg and grieving it. You're not doing anything about it. Okay? So it's your choice, King of Swords. Whenever you want to cut it off, whenever you decide to cut yourself off, you're going to feel better after you do this, okay? But take as much mental preparation as you need. The House. The Moon, the Tower, yeah, the Sun, and the Stars. Yeah, you're going to be under some sort of an illusion here, okay? I feel like Spirit wants you to know that if you do decide to take action, which you should, Spirit is like, come on, man. Get out the door, you know, get rid of it. You'll feel better afterwards, right? You're going to be protected under an illusion if you do this, okay? So God is going to make sure you're protected while you're doing this, all right? Okay, so yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this helps, guys, and until next time, bye.